Hi, I'm Julie Jakopic, chair of Virginia's List, and I'm so delighted to be here again with the Women's Summit. In 2017, Virginia's List helped double the number of women serving in the House, and in 2019, we helped build on that legacy and take back the House and increase our numbers in the Senate. In doing so, we made sure that we have our very first in 400 years woman speaker and our first woman majority leader, and it is my delight to speak with both of them and give them a chance to talk about the first year of their leadership. I'd love to hear what you're most proud of in this first session.
So I'm going to cheat and have two things. First, I think it's just first that happened in Virginia, two women leading that chamber, and first woman speaker, first woman majority leader. We showed the nation, and not only Virginia, but the nation, what women in leadership looks like. And how much can get done in an organized manner and on time. And I'm very proud of that fact. And I think that the thing I thought was the biggest accomplishment for me was actually all of our voting rights reform that we have got passed, from no excuse absentee voting, which I was proud to carry, as well as, making Election Day a holiday. It's my firm belief that voters' access to the ballot box, determines how our democracy looks, what type of policies that we can get passed, and having that ability to have such significant voting rights reform in Virginia, I think it's going to make a difference for generations to come. And it was so good to see.
So we finally cleared the way that I think it was 20-year Republican bottleneck on progress in the Commonwealth. So I'm excited because I feel like we have now shown the entire country that Democrats and Democratic women know how to govern. And you know what? Not only govern, but we also get results. One thing I kept thinking is, how are things going to, work out as we're on the floor and you hear, people standing up and making comments or, working against you with the goal of really derailing things. And yet I was confident because I knew Charniele and I worked so well together, such good friends. We had each other's back, always working together. And so that was great. But I think at times, and maybe our leader would agree too, I had to take a step back and realize it really doesn't matter what they say, how they act, how they behave, because the bottom line is, in addition to each other, I had the gavel, we had the votes, we had the most amazing, caucus possible with, again, capable, competent, diverse folks that were going to stand up for what was right. So in the end, we were going to be okay, and things were going to go in our direction. So it didn't matter what the other side did, or the games that they played, or the tricks or the maneuvers.
I agree with the speaker. Again, and I'll just be honest and frank. I don't know if you want me, but
that was the point.
I think honestly, there were some people who certainly would love to see the two women at the top fail. And what I appreciate about our relationship is we are not going to let that happen. We're a solid team, and I think that it's something that I think is a lesson for a lot of people about women in leadership, is that our goal is to get the job done, and we're going to do it, and we're going to support each other. And that's what it is. So yeah. Deal.
Whether I think about,
we've always had that great relationship, right. And we always have each other's back, and we're good friends.
It's funny, I think about the work we do with Virginia's List, or that I do with women leaders, and I'm pretty convinced this idea that women are not collaborative leaders is a myth perpetrated by people who want women to attack each other, because that's not my experience of what happens when women, we, all of us, the two of you, are really good collaborators. And as I look around the world right now in the middle of the COVID situation, the countries that are dealing well with this, interesting, they're all led by women.
I think it's all about communication and collaboration and respect. And we have that. And, I think, again, we showed not just the Commonwealth, but the entire country that Democrats keep their promises, and Democrats know how to govern, and Democrats get results.
Democrats get results, especially when women are leading them.